Hey, it's JBBrickFanatic here. Sorry for that weird intro. I was screaming because I am excited that we might be getting Lego Star Wars collectible minifigures. You know, all the Harry Potter minifigures, how they get new molds and really cool exclusive prints and all that stuff? Well, that could come to Star Wars. Let me explain. The Wall Street Journal published this article back in 1998. Lego is expected to announce a deal to make Star Wars figures. Now, the big Danish toy maker is expected to announce Thursday an agreement to create construction figures based on Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. Are you serious? So that's really annoying. I had actually read this entire article. I'm not sure why all of a sudden it's making me subscribe. But basically, this is when, in 1998, Lego made a deal with Star Wars to create the Lego sets that we know and love today. Now, it mentions up here it wants to steal thunder from Hasbro and Galoob, which I will get to in a minute. And then down at the bottom here, it says, but the decision to create another Star Wars toy maker also seems to require, ooh, look at the screen there, some legal hair splitting. Now, down below, it talks about how Hasbro has exclusive licensing to action figures. And action figures that Hasbro had licensing to were 2 inches tall. A minifigure is 1 3/4 inch tall. So technically, that's not an issue with Hasbro because it's smaller. However, this company here, Galoob, also had a deal with Star Wars where they could make figures less than 2 inches tall, meaning they fall under the Galoob copyright. And actually later down in the article it said that Galoob had no problem with it, or that the spokesperson from Galoob didn't want to say anything about it, i.e. they didn't have anything against Lego making minifigures. Now you'll never guess what happened to our dear company Galoob. Later that year, they were bought by Hasbro, which means all the licensing that were redone now all went to Hasbro. So Lego now has to fight Hasbro by making action figures or not making action figures. Flash forward to the year 2000, Lego starts releasing these minifigure packs. These are pretty cool packs. There's 3 in them, and they come with different ones. There's a few. Essentially, Lego made these minifigures. They also started releasing some magnet sets with these Star Wars characters, and Hasbro was having none of that. So Lego is not allowed to create single action figures, if you will. So Hasbro doesn't want them to create minifigures. But what's this, Lego? How can Lego be selling this in 2020 Obi-Wan figure alone for $4? This is cheaper than a collectible minifigure, mind you, and it comes with extra pieces, which is mind-blowing to me. I don't know how it's $1 cheaper, but it is. That's a great price for this guy. But how is Lego getting away with this? Well, I'm glad you asked. According to CNBC, and apologies for the ads, I'm not sponsored by Squarespace just yet, Hasbro extends Disney Pact for Star Wars, Marvel's toys, and games. This is in February of this year. So Lego essentially made a brand new deal with Hasbro. They retain the license, the master toy licenses. So they kind of just redid their terms and conditions for the licensing. And this is interesting because this happened this year. So as you can see, the pact which Hasbro and Disney extended back in 2013 was expected to expire in 2020. So they expired, but then they just re-signed on because they're making $1 billion, a year, which is just nuts. So basically, Disney and Hasbro remade the deal. Now, the fact that Lego is producing this and selling this guy on Lego.com means this is Lego knows everything legal. They are geniuses when it comes to legal things and all that. I would hope that they have a good legal team. But the fact that Lego is selling this to me means that they are now allowed to sell individual Star Wars minifigures. They worked a deal with Disney, who worked a deal with Hasbro to say that minifigures are not action figures. What does this mean? It means we're going to get a Star Wars CMF. Can you guys imagine what that'll be like? We can get exclusive clone minifigures, exclusive clone face prints, all these different aliens that we don't have, the different like variants of the same. We can get the Rhodian with the pink afro. We can get the different dancers and singers that were at Jabba's palace. I mean, we can get the Mandalorian in his Beskar armor. We can get so many different things. All the minifigures we're missing, the last Praetorian Guard, L3, Dryden Voss. There's so many cool things. It's the most exciting, like, if LEGO makes a collectible minifigure series for Star Wars, that will be hands down my favorite LEGO theme of all time. The Star Wars minifigures, I mean, you can see my collection of minifigures that I have of Star Wars stuff. I mean, I've got so many Star Wars minifigures. It would just be amazing if they did that. And here's the other thing. Imagine if they had a series of like 10, right? And they were all clones. Like, each series, there was one regular 501st, one regular 212th, one regular 332nd, one regular, like, just phase 2 clone. And you could just buy box after box of these collectible minifigures and get a clone army at only $4 a minifigure. Like, how cool would that be? Maybe they're getting rid of battle packs because they're putting minifigures into collectible minifigures. I mean, wouldn't that be cool? How awesome is that? That LEGO can now do this. I mean, that's just my assumption, right? That LEGO is selling Obi-Wan by itself. That used to be a no. Now it's a yes, meaning they can do collectible minifigures. I don't see any reason why they can't. Don't get mad at me if it's not true, but think about it. Come on, man. Star Wars minifigures are some of the best things about LEGO, like collecting LEGO, I guess I should say. And this is just nuts, man. I'm so excited to possibly get LEGO Star Wars minifigures. It's going to be the coolest thing if it ever comes true. But that's going to be it from me for this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you want a Star Wars CMF, what figures do you want included on the inside? LEGO is listening to fans. You can see that in the 501st Battle Pack and a bunch of other things. They're now making sets for adults. We need to tell them what figures we want. I mean, it's just, yeah, let me know in the comments what figures you want. If you guys are excited for possible Star Wars CMFs, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for new news. I've got a lot of really cool stuff for 2021 that I know is coming out that I can't share. It's really cool. I got prices and set numbers and exclusive themes and everything. It's awesome. 2021 is going to be a really cool year for LEGO, especially if they do a Star Wars CMF. I'm very, very excited for that. But thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you're new, subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you did enjoy the video. It's been JBBrickFanatic, and I'll see you in the next one.